Hi, kiddo. How was your day? Mm-hmm. What would you say has been the best thing about this day? Oh, that does sound sweet. Thanks for asking. I must admit, on paper, my day looks pretty terrible. Well, one of those days when you just wake up grumpy and then you stub your toe and then the whole day is ruined until you can just try turning yourself off and turning it back on again. Well, that was supposed to mean sleeping. Either way, today was sort of the opposite of that. I woke up happy and I just kept being happy. I think more than anything, I looked forward to the evening. The day itself, as I said, was pretty awful on paper. It's been a lot, and I've met some spectacularly annoying people, but I've just kept going and somehow not allowed it to bother me all that much. Yeah, sometimes that's how it goes, I suppose. But after all the effort of a long day, I'm just happy to finally be here with you in a space devoid of snakes. That is right. Well, pack your bags, kiddo. We're moving to Ireland. Oh, that's also kind of fair, I guess. Legend has it Saint Patrick banished the snakes from Ireland. Yeah, he's coming up. I mean, March 17 was his heavenly birthday, as we say with the saints. Yeah, he died. It gets kind of weird if you think about it like that. But I mean, I see the point as a saint. I guess we can be happy for him, but it feels weird still in a sense, right? And also, it doesn't. Well, much like the snakes that I was talking about, I'm going to say his snakes were metaphorical ones. For one thing, it's well attested that there were no snakes when he arrived in the first place. So there's that. Oh, um, let me give you a little bit of paternal wisdom on that and just say, I don't know. I just, I don't know everything, but it's good words to keep in your back pocket for when you actually don't know. It took me years to learn to use them, but yeah, when it comes to snakes, I feel like it's a good opportunity, let's say. What I do know is that a lesser known Irish saint was credited before Patrick with getting rid of the snakes from Ireland already. Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, there are no snakes, and they're literally the symbol of evil, like set forth from the beginning. How could a story like that not exist? Hmm. But still, it needs to be a metaphor, though. He did spread Christianity, and every story needs some sort of antagonist. Honestly, I feared the snakes were some kind of non Christian opposition, so, default evil. Yeah, that one for sure has an aftertaste. I guess you had to be there. I still think he has a point, though. I think it's important to stand up clearly for the things we believe in and the things that drive us. Yeah, that would be how we find ourselves in a place with no snakes, if that makes sense. Oh, I sure do hope so. I mean, if we always hang in there and roll with the punches and take it in stride and tolerate the snakes and push through, we will continuously find ourselves among them because why wouldn't we? They aren't leaving when we're just hanging around, and apparently in this scenario, neither are we. So there we are. I think sometimes it is good to leave or quit, or I suppose even do some sort of banishing, even though that sounds a bit much. Yeah, that's easier said than done, I suppose. But still a good thing to be aware of, I do think. Even if that can't be everywhere or all the time, we can and I think should look to cultivate spaces that are more homey and enjoyable to us, where we can just be ourselves, you know? Hmm. Spaces where we feel safe and loved. Honestly, I hoped you would say that. Obviously, I feel that too. After a long day, few things relax me like just spending time with you, just hearing your voice and lowering shoulders.